Hello HitPoint friends! Welcome back to the channel. Jeremy here with another rebuild for you. This time we are doing the Dallas Cowboys. Gonna see what can we do for them in a 5-year rebuild. Can we get them to the Super Bowl finally? Can Dak Prescott actually deliver this season and get a new contract? We will find out. Don't forget, trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. Really appreciate your guys' support. Hit that like button as well. That helps us out the YouTube algorithm, all that fun stuff. And check out the other rebuilds on the channel. Got a lot of different things that have been going on. But yeah, thank you so much for your support. You guys really are the best. Leave a comment below with what else you'd like to see on the channel, what other teams you'd like to see us do rebuilds of, just any different aspect of things you would like to see. But enough with the YouTube jargon. Let's jump in and let's see this lineup for the Cowboys. On the offense, let me really quick generate the best lineup. We got a pretty decent offense here. You got Dak Prescott there, of course, under center. Zeke leading the backfield. Amari Cooper, Gallup, and Ceedee Lamb as our receiving core. I'm very intrigued by Ceedee Lamb to see how he does in this rebuild. He's probably my favorite wide receiver that came out of the draft class last year. And I can't believe so many teams slept on him. I think he's going to make people regret that. Offensive line, not too shabby. We do probably need to get an upgrade at center and at left guard at some point here in the rebuild. As well at tight end, we probably need to get another tight end. Jarwin's okay, but it'd be nice to get somebody else. On the defense, not that bad of a defense. Lee's only probably going to be here another year. He's older, he's regressing. Of course, you got Van Der Esch. He's up for a contract here soon. Gonna have to deal with that. Smith, outstanding linebacker for us. Safeties, Woods is okay. Definitely could use a different free safety. But at corner, we got a lot of young guys. We got a Woozy, Lewis, Brown, Worley. All of them have potential to really progress and potentially be something. On the D-line, you got DeMarcus Lawrence there, of course, on the edge, bringing the pressure to the quarterback. You got Griffin on the other side. He probably won't be back after this season just because he is a little older as well. And then D-tackle, probably a position we got to look at some point. But overall, the team doesn't look too bad. Got Zerline there, great kicker for us. Yeah, other than that, team looks pretty decent. So we're gonna go ahead and see what happens in this first season. Got to bring in the draft class at some point, deal with some contracts. But really curious to see how the season goes. I might try to negotiate Prescott early. I think Prescott's a good quarterback. He's still young. I think it's bogus that in the actual NFL that the Cowboys have played around with him and not given him a new contract. I think he deserves it for what he's been able to do with that team. It's not been his fault. It's been a lot of coaching. So I can understand because I probably want to see how does Prescott do in McCarthy's new system. But I think he really earned that contract. But anywho, I will see you guys at the end of the season. We will see how things are going. If there's anything that happens during the season, I will of course highlight that and keep you guys posted. So here we are at the playoffs, and we did not make it. We ended up going 7-9 for the season. We did horrible. Let's just put it that way. We did horrible. I may not bring back Dak Prescott. Browns best record in the league. Bengals with Joe Burrow doing excellent. Vikings the lowest record team, and Washington went 0-16. Wow. Didn't think they were that bad. I mean, this first season is very much a wash. I did halfway through the season, I changed the playbook because Dak was doing horrible. And so I switched to the Kansas City playbook to let them actually throw the ball more. And so when you look at that, his numbers definitely improved. He had like maybe 8 touchdowns halfway through the season. So 34 touchdowns, 14 picks, 3,800 yards. Those are numbers that actually show he's worth bringing back. So I'm going to definitely here in the offseason look at trying to sign him. We'll see what that contract looks like. Rushing wise, Zeke, great year, 1,500 yards, 9 touchdowns. Pollard's vulturing some of those. away from Zeke. Receiving, Ceedee Lamb leading the team in yards and 9 touchdowns. Cooper with almost 900 yards, 10 TDs. Gallup, serviceable number 2 numbers. Jarwin, not bad tight end numbers. Just blocking wise, not horrible. Defensively, Vander Esch and Lewis, both with triple-digit tackles. And 5 guys with double-digit TFLs. Lawrence, 20. Poe 13, Griffin 12, and Vander Esch and Lewis with 10 apiece. Sack-wise, Lawrence, of course, with the most sacks at 12.5. Crawford, number 2 at 7. Picks, a decent amount of picks. Woozy with 2. Rest of these guys with 1. Curious. Nobody took any of those back for touchdowns. Kicking-wise, Zerline, very good year. Had 1 field goal blocked. Only had 2 that he missed. And had 2 extra points missed. So pretty decent turnout for him. There's some good individual stats, but yeah, from a team-wise, we just did not do well. When you look at MVP race, of course, there were no Cowboys on this list. Deshaun Watson winning that award. Drew Brees getting Offensive Player of the Year. Prescott did get on the list, though, at number 5. And Zeke at number 8. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Deion Jones. Lawrence on the list, though. Offensive Rookie of the Year, nice, goes to Ceedee Lamb. Justin Jefferson, number 2 there. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Xavier McKinney with the Giants. Very nice to see that. I really liked Xavier McKinney coming out. I wanted the Dolphins to take him, seeing how I'm a Dolphins fan. But unfortunately, that did not happen. Isaiah Simmons, number 2. He's a beast. Best quarterback goes to Drew Brees. Prescott is the number 3 guy there on that list. Best running back goes to Zeke. That's awesome to see. Best wide receiver goes to Cooper Kupp with the Rams. Amari Cooper does make the list, though. I'm surprised that Ceedee Lamb didn't make the list. Best offensive lineman goes to Armstead. Zach Martin there getting number 3 on the best O-line. Tyron Smith at the end of it. Best D lineman goes to Aaron Donald. DeMarcus Lawrence right behind him. Best linebacker, of course, goes to Deion Jones, since he did win Defensive Player of the Year. No Cowboys. Best defensive back goes to Dante Jackson. No Cowboys there either. Younghoe Koo for Atlanta getting best kicker. Not Zerline, unfortunately. That does it for the season, unfortunately. We'll see what else can happen in the off season, see what we can do. I might try to make a trade, but try to get a higher pick, because we need some different types of players on the team. We may, if we move on from Prescott, we need to get one of the quarterbacks, either Lawrence or Fields, in this draft. So see who makes it to the Super Bowl, see how the lineup turned out, see if anybody had any progression, and we will go from there. Ceedee Lamb already up to an 85 overall, it looks like. Giants Browns in the Super Bowl. Let's take a look at the team. Ceedee Lamb at 85 overall. He's a superstar. He started off with that. That is amazing to see. I'm going to be doing something different. Offensive linemen don't progress on traits. So during this rebuild, if any of them do really well, like they get into the Pro Bowl multiple years in a row, they lead the league as best offensive lineman, like Zach Martin here is a 7 Pro Bowl person. I'm not going to change him to X Factor, because it doesn't matter that they're X Factor because they don't get any abilities. But like Collins here, if he would actually do some things and progress, get into the Pro Bowl, do pretty well for the team, might see him progress to superstar, because they don't do that for offensive linemen. Same thing with cornerbacks, they don't progress them very easily either. So as these guys, if they do extremely well, we'll look at progressing them as well. Don't believe either of them really did anything this season, so not something that they're eligible for right now. I mean, unfortunately, I just forgot to look at the Pro Bowl. One person that did progress, though, is Jalen Smith, went up to superstar. So that is very good for our linebacking core. Since Sean Lee's going to be gone, we're going to need to replace him. But outside of that, nothing else happened with the team, it looks like, on a progression standpoint. Gallup did not have the numbers that would justify him going up to superstar. Gallup might be moving to the slot because of how well Lamb's progressing. So we will see. But Vance passed the Super Bowl, and your Super Bowl winners are the Cleveland Browns. Not realistic at all. So, sorry, not a realistic rebuild because the Browns won the Super Bowl. Looking at contracts, we have 26 mil in cap right now, or we'll have 26 mil after giving Dak a new contract. That is a big contract. He had a really good year. I could give him a 5-year deal. It's just that right now I've got about 50 mil without giving him a contract. And I've got these other guys I'd like to bring back. Like, I would like to bring back Awuzie, especially if he just takes this, and he does. I'd like to bring back Jordan Lewis. Both guys are really young. He comes back. I'd like to bring back Xavier Woods, because he's going to be very cheap. And he comes back. Daryl Worley, even, like, just to have this depth and for really cheap, I would like to bring all these guys back. Outside of that, though, all these guys this direction, not really intrigued with bringing back. So I mean, when we did all those other re-signings, you look at Prescott, we'd have 3 mil left in cap room if we gave him an offer. So I think it's time for Prescott to go. He is still in his prime. We'll see, maybe we have to give him an offer in free agency, see who else is out there, but we need to go into free agency with some cap space. I don't like doing this because he did have a good year, and it really does depend if we can make a trade to get a first rounder that's higher, and that has to be in the top 10. So we will see here. Huge trade. Trade away Jarwin, which means we need to get a tight end, but that does free up some more cap. Trade away Pollard, being the backup running back. Zeke can just be the bell cow. We don't need another running back. And trade away Thompson, free safety, that is a need as well. To get from the Washington football team the #1 overall pick in the draft and their 5th round pick. That is going to be huge for us. We can already take the quarterback of the future, which is going to be Trevor Lawrence, for the Dallas Cowboys. And here we are. 2 people coming to the team. Great additions. Rankins becoming our D tackle. Jenkins coming in, helping us at linebacker. Great additions for the team. And Jonnu Smith accepts the contract. That is excellent for us. We are up for a 5-year option for Leighton Vander Esch. Definitely want to use that, so we can have another year before we have to give him a big contract. All right, going to the draft. Just gonna go ahead and do this because I know who I'm taking. We are taking Trevor Lawrence with the #1 overall pick. The Dolphins ranked #2 in talent. Took him at #1, but he was the guy we wanted. Trevor Lawrence, welcome to the Dallas Cowboys. So here's something interesting. We have pick 11. I'm very tempted to try to make a trade with Miami, because there are some guys here that I still would like to get, especially because Michael Gallup's in a contract year, and if he would not progress or perform very well or have the similar numbers last year, I'll probably let him walk. So it'd be nice to get a wide receiver in the draft that's actually going to do well, and we might need to trade back into the top 10 to do that. Huge pick. Was not able to trade to the Dolphins. They wanted way too much, but I was able to trade away Poe, 2nd round pick, and Worley for the Jets. The Jets had 2 first-round picks. I took their higher one. It's the 4th overall pick. So after the Dolphins and whoever has the 3rd pick, we will be up again, and we kept our 11th pick. This is huge for us. We are going to be able to grab potentially one of the top wide receivers, and on top of that, another solid player for the defense. So stay tuned to see who we grab. Okay, so the Dolphins took Panay, and that was not surprising. They need more offensive line help. The Packers took Russo. Would have been really nice to get. Even though we don't need defensive end right now, it still would have been nice just to not have to worry about that for the future. But that leads it to where all the wide receivers are left, and I'm being offered trades. I mean, Jacksonville has 2 first-rounders. I would almost want to do a trade with them if I was going to trade back. That includes both of them. So I'm not going to do that. So we have a lot of options here. I mean, Micah Parsons would be really good. Jamar Chase would be excellent. Dylan Moses probably would be a pick maybe I could do later. I mean, Wyatt Davis would be good. I mean, all these receivers are good. I think I got to take Micah Parsons, though, because we need a stud. Like, we need to add to our linebacking core. And helping out our defense is going to be huge because we have a lot of good guys on offense. I can take one of these other wide receivers if they're available at pick 11. Or if they start having a run, I'll try to trade up and get one of them. But I'm going to take Micah Parsons.
The Steelers.
A little bit of a reach. He's 6 in true value. We took him at number 4. But look at this. He's a 76 overall. For us in our scheme, he would be a 73. But he's got a little work to do on tackling. His play recognition and awareness, though, is great for a rookie. He has amazing finesse moves, decent power moves, great hit power, decent block shedding, great agility. He is going to be a stud for us. No doubt about it. I'm just gonna simulate these first couple of more picks here, see who gets taken. There goes, wow, Dylan Moses already got taken. I thought he might make it to me, even though I don't need him now. But wow, Steelers really value Dylan Moses. Chargers probably gonna take a receiver. They do. They take Jamar Chase. If the Bears take a receiver, I might have to trade up. Justin Fields going to the Chicago Bears. Wow, goodbye Mitch Trubisky. Raiders, they take Carlos Basham Jr. Good pick. So, Falcons don't need a receiver, but they might do it because Julio's getting older. Should I try to trade up to this pick? Because I have my pick between Jalen Wallace and Rondale Moore right now. I mean, between the two of them, I mean, combine-wise, Moore had the better combine. Waddle, not that far behind him, but I mean, Moore is the actual early first-rounder projection. He's 21. They're both 21. I may have to try to trade up here. Woo! Was able to hold on to my first-round pick because I traded away Jenkins, who we just signed in free agency. I know it might be a little weird to do, but with drafting Micah Parsons, we didn't really need him anymore. He was just going to be depth, and I would rather get a first-round pick and have to give up our other one to get 2 really stud first-rounders. We traded away Jenkins, our second-round pick next year, and a 5th-round pick this year to get the number 9 pick from the Falcons. Huge for us because now it allows us to jump in here because the Lions were for sure probably going to take a wide receiver, and we're going to take Rondale Moore, adding him to take the spot, and most likely the slot, because Ceedee Lamb will take over Michael Gallup's spot if Gallup does not perform well and we decide to trade him away at the mid-season point. Rondale Moore, number 7 in true value, took him at number 9. Look at these ratings: 95 speed, 96 acceleration. Got ahead of myself, started looking at catching and catching traffic, both 81. Decent route running, that's going to only progress. Agility's 97. Release needs to get better. Change of directions 97. That is huge. Oh, that is huge. He is going to be a stud for the Cowboys. So now we have one more pick here in the first round.
The Cowboys.
Ooh, Lions went with Wyatt Davis. Surprising. I thought they would go with one of the other receivers. I am being offered trades again. Nobody's offering me a first rounder. I don't care about going back further. So at this, we kind of have option to do best player available. I mean, we could take Jalen Waddle. We could just take him and say, for the future, Ceedee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, Rondale Moore, they're going to be the receiving crew, and say goodbye to Cooper at some point, goodbye to Gallup, but I don't really want to do that. We need to spread it out some. Sean Wade would be an excellent pick for us here because we could use more corners. I mean, offensive line, that was an option, but tight end, we did just take Jonnu Smith, but we could use 2 tight ends. I mean, Creed Humphrey would be an upgrade for us at center. I mean, defensive tackle's going to be a need here at some point. I don't think we have to do it here. Like I said, I just gotta go with best player available, and which is somewhat of a need too. Sean Wade's technically probably one of the best players available, But Kyle Pitts is an early first rounder, and you don't get very many early first round tight ends. So we're going to take Kyle Pitts. Ranked number 9 in value, took him at 11. He's a 76 overall with hidden development. 84 speed, 84 catching. He's not a blocking guy, that's for sure. Decent routing, decent route running right now, but good acceleration. 85 for catching traffic, so he's going to be a huge possession guy for us. Change of directions, okay. But he is going to be a stud tight end for us to be a 1-2 punch along with Smith now. So that is huge for the Cowboys. He's probably just normal development, but we need a free safety. I'm gonna take him. Ooh, he's hidden development. Oh, that surprises me. That's awesome. 68 overall, hidden development, ranked 62, took him at 75. He's got really good zone coverage for being a 3rd round pick. Good speed, decent hit power. He is going to be a really good guy for developing for us in our secondary. And with that last pick, we are going to take this guy here, Thomas Booker, right end out of Stanford. Normal development, 64 overall. He's ranked 174 in the class. Took him at 203. So that does it for the draft. So we are officially halfway through the season. We're at week 8 at the trade deadline. I want to take a look at the team, see where we're at. For stats, Ceedee Lamb is leading the team in yards, 381 yards, 4 touchdowns. Cooper's right behind him though, so very good for them. Gallup though, he's only got 271 yards and he's got 2 touchdowns. I mean, Pitts has more touchdowns than him, our second tight end. So, and Moore's not been able to get involved because of Gallup being here. I think we're gonna have to trade Gallup away. And when you look at the lineup, he's an 87 overall. Ceedee Lamb should be starting ahead of him now anyways. Oh, wow. I hadn't looked at this yet. Trevor Lawrence, superstar X Factor with the bazooka ability. That is awesome. That is so good. Already going to be better than Prescott. That's for sure. Don't know what Pitts is yet. Don't know what Moore is yet. That is outstanding. Just out of curiosity, yes, Micah Parsons is a superstar development. So our linebacking core is amazing. Oh man, if you could get another really good middle linebacker, I'd be highly tempted to switch this team to a 3-4. Ford was a star development, so that is good for a free safety for as late as we got him. But yeah, I really do think Gallup, I'm gonna have to look at trading away, see what I can get for him. All right, so I was able to trade away Michael Gallup, traded him to the Houston Texans, who have the projected number 1 overall pick right now. More than what I wanted to give up, but I mean, I feel like I could have gotten a 1st round pick just for Gallup. But oh well. Trade away Gallup and our 2nd round pick in next year's, the 2023 draft for the number 1 overall pick, projected number 1 overall pick in the 2022 draft. We'll see how that pick actually turns out. Here we are at the end of the 2nd season, and it does look like we made the playoffs, and we may have had the best record because I don't have a game. We went 14-2. 14-2, dudes. My dudes, we went 14-2. Best record in the NFL. Let's go. Yes, that makes me happy. Bills, best record in the AFC. You got 49ers, Colts, Browns, Ravens, Patriots, Panthers, Chiefs, Packers, Bengals, Giants, Cardinals, and Falcons all making it to the playoffs. Texans went 6-10, so that pick, it looks like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will be pick number 10 in the draft, potentially. So, not bad at all. That is awesome to see. Oh, that makes me happy. Really quick before we look at stats, just want to look at the lineup. Moore, superstar. Oh, yes. Pitts, superstar. Perfect. So many guys that turned out well from that draft class. Our team did so well. Let's look at these stats. 9th best offense in the NFL, and our defense was 11th, so not bad at all number-wise. Look at the stats. Trevor Lawrence, rookie year, 3,800 yards, 33 TDs, 5 picks. Excellent rookie year out of Trevor Lawrence. Zeke helping out a lot, 1,500 yards, 11 TDs, vultured by Bryce Love, who I signed off the Washington team's practice squad. Got 7 touchdowns, and Dowdle apparently getting 5 as well. Zeke not getting to be the bell cow like I would like him to. Receiving wise, Cooper, great year, not 1,000 yards, but close, 9 TDs. Ceedee Lamb on par with him. Jonnu Smith getting involved with 5 TDs. Pitts getting 5 TVs as well. Our tight ends really splitting it up. Moore, even though with shipping off Gallup halfway through the season, did not get to jump in there and get more. I wonder if he actually did not get put into the slot position like I thought he did. Defensively, 3 guys with triple-digit tackles. Parsons, the rookie, Lewis, and Van Der Esch. TFLs, Rankins 14, Sheard with 13, 11 from Lawrence. Sacks 11.5 from Sheard, 8.5 from Jalen Smith. Lawrence with 6. And picks, Van Der Esch with 5. Van Der Esch will be going up to superstar. I will force it there if it does not with that kind of a season. Woozy with 3, Brown with 2, our rookie free safety with 2. Parsons even getting involved with a pick. Touchdown-wise, Van Der Esch and Ford each taking 1 back. Zerline did not miss 1 extra point, did not miss 1 field goal. Excellent season for him as well. Looking at the awards, MVP goes to Tannehill, though. 6-10 Titans, and Tannehill gets MVP. No Cowboys on the MVP list, unfortunately. That does not make a lot of sense with the type of year that a lot of these guys had. Coach of the year, though, does go to Mike McCarthy. Let's go. NFC, Garoppolo wins Offensive Player of the Year. Lawrence does get on the list, though. Trey Lance with Washington gets on the list. Justin Fields on there as well. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Bobby Wagner. Van Der Esch did make the list, though. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, come on. Trey Lance getting Offensive Rookie of the Year over Trevor Lawrence. That's bull. How can you get Offensive Rookie of the Year when your team goes 5-10-1? They need to update this stuff to where it's not just based off of stats. Defense Rookie of the Year goes to Fule, not Parsons, unfortunately. Not Ford either. Best quarterback goes to Jimmy Garoppolo. And that's what kills me. Trevor Lawrence is the better quarterback on here than Trey Lance, yet he did not win Offensive Rookie of the Year. That doesn't make any sense. Best running back goes to Christian McCaffrey. Not Zeke this time. Best wide receiver goes to Deebo Samuel. Ceedee Lamb and Cooper are bringing up the rear. Zach Martin, best offensive lineman, so he is already superstar, so he won't progress any further. But Collins getting on the list, that might be worth him going up to superstar. We'll check his stats. Aaron Darnold, best defensive lineman, Sheard on the list. Best linebacker goes to Chandler Jones, but Van Der Esch makes the list. Xavier McKinney getting best defensive back. Awuzie getting on the list, though. And best kicker does go to Greg Zuerlein. So Zuerlein will probably be bumping up as well. Really quick stat-wise, I do want to just double-check blocking. I want to see how Collins did. Collins only allowed 8 sacks. Smith allowed more. He was higher up on that list. Zach Martin allowed none. That's awesome. So I will probably be manually doing those at the end of the year, upping a couple of those guys. Take a look at the lineup. I do want to look at the specialist category. I think after trading away Gallup, yes, I forgot to put Moore into the slot. He should have been there instead of Lamb. But for the playoffs, he will be there. So it looks like we're going to be facing the Green Bay Packers in the divisional round. So it looks like we're facing the Panthers in the conference championship. Very interesting game. I'm very tempted to just sim this one instead of play. It was nice to play the Packers, be in that game, take them out. But we are 14-2, and we have a really good team. I'm gonna tempt fate and sim it. And it looks like the sim paid off. We won 35-21. Here we are at Super Bowl week. Looks like we are facing the Baltimore Ravens. They went 11-5 in the regular season. I'm gonna sim. I mean, this is only season 2. Trevor Lawrence in his rookie year. Can he win a Super Bowl without me playing? Oh, in a tight game, a tight game. Cowboys lose 24-17, losing to the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, nice. Vander Esch went up. He progressed, going up to superstar dev, so that's awesome to see. Parsons went up to superstar X Factor, getting the fearmonger ability in it after his rookie year. That is outstanding. Oh my gosh, guys. This is a loaded free agency. There are so many good players I've not seen in free agency yet in any of my simulations, and I don't know what to do because we don't have any cap room. I've looked at the team, and I have a couple guys I might be able to trade away to free up some cap space to make one big signing. But I mean, the person I want to sign is Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith is in here, 25 years old, superstar X Factor middle linebacker. No bids have been placed yet on him. So I have to make some moves to try to grab him because he'd be a huge addition and will allow us to go to a 3-4 defense. I mean, Vander Esch is our only middle linebacker right now, so we got to get some depth, but it would allow us to make that switch to 3-4. So I got to see what I can do with the team. Big addition for our offensive line. Traded for Jenkins from the Packers, got rid of Anthony Brown, but I also had to throw in a 4th round pick. But that brings in a new left guard that's really going to help out the team. Gets me a little bit more cap space to see if I can make a push to get Roquan. Might have to do a couple more things, but I really want to get Roquan Smith. I was able to do some finagling. I was able to cut a couple guys, just make some tweaks there. To be able to get enough cap space to offer a contract to Roquan Smith. Since I am the only person I don't want to go crazy, initial bid would have been like 93 points. I lowered it enough to get to be 83 points. I mean, my total is only 63.8 million. He wants a $70.2 million contract. Gonna see what happens here. I'm afraid he'll say no, and then I gotta go into a bidding war next week. But I really want him, and people are focused right now on Fred Warner. And we did it, boys, dudes. This is awesome. We got Roquan Smith for a little bit of a cheaper contract than what he was really wanting. Also, remember I needed a punter, so I grabbed Hack, who used to be the punter for the Dolphins. Had star development, 28 years old, signed him to a really a 7-year contract, not worth a lot. But dudes, we're gonna be able to make that switch to 3-4 now. But I'm gonna see who else is still here in free agency, see if we can make any kind of offer with a little bit of cap room we have left. Holy crap, guys. I had so tiny cap room left. I gave Jerry Alexander an offer that was only worth 34 points, and he accepted it. He had no other bids. He had no other bids at the time. I thought for sure he'd hold out, but Jerry Alexander coming to the team, our defense just became insane. So in this draft, I ended up only having taken 4 people, all normal development. Took this other right end, Oscar Kirkland, in the 5th round, then trade away my last 2 picks. Not a stellar draft for us. We got a lot of guys who are just gonna plug in. They have really good stats. Or not stats, they have really good traits, abilities, rankings, whatever, ratings. They have really good ratings, that's the word I was looking for. And they will jump in and be able to play, but no one right now that is stellar. I did sign one person out of free agency after the draft. We needed a backup running back, so I decided to bring in James Conner, who will be more of our power back behind Zeke. I know that's going to potentially affect Zeke's production, but having a 1-2 punch will probably help us out more and give us a little bit more versatility on the offense to help Trevor Lawrence be able to rely on different types of backs as well as slinging the ball away. So James Conner, welcome to the Dallas Cowboys. Big re-signing for the team. Brought back Leighton Vander Esch on a 5-year deal. Look at everyone else. Elgton Jenkins will probably be the other person we try to bring back, and that will take care of the majority of our cap going in, looking ahead to the next offseason. He re-signs as well. Greg Zuerlein Can't negotiate with him yet, but he's worth bringing back too. But not gonna really touch anybody else until the offseason. Oh, thank goodness. We did make the playoffs. We got a wild card spot, it looks like. We went 10-6 for the season, so huge comeback from starting out 0-2. But wow, Washington football team went 11-5, winning the division. So not a bad year at all. We were very competitive, it looks like, very competitive. Looking at the team, we are a 95 overall team with a 99 offense and a 92 defense. Let's see if that translates over to stats. We had the second best offense in the NFL. Let's go. And the best defense, as we should after those signings in free agency. Somehow did we go 10-6? That's my only question. Trevor Lawrence, amazing second year, 44 touchdowns, 8 picks, 4,000 yards, potential MVP depending on how other people did in the league. Zeke, solid season as well, 1,300 yards, 8 TDs. James Conner definitely got involved, 703 yards, 8 TDs. Very good rushing season. Receiving wise, no 1,000-yard guys, but Cooper getting 932 yards and 7 TDs. Moore over 900 yards, 11 TDs, and Lamb getting up there as well, getting 10 TDs. And the tight end getting involved with Jonnu Smith, 8 TDs there. Zeke, 429 yards and 5 touchdowns. Very productive season. So productive. Sacks. I mean, pretty good. I mean, 3 guys with 7 sacks. Martin only allowing 3. Jenkins only allowing 3. Very good season from them. Roquan Smith jumping in, giving us 115 tackles for the season. TFLs, Lawrence, Rankins, and Smith, all with double-digit TFLs. And in the sack category, Lawrence getting 10.5, 7.5 from Parsons, 6.5 from Rankins. And that's what we wanted to see. Interceptions, Roquan Smith, 3 picks. Jordan Lewis, 3 picks. Xavier Woods, 3 picks. Woozy with 2. Alexander, sadly, only with 1. Was hoping he would get more. Even our free safety got a pick. Very, very good production from our offense and our defense. See if that translated to any awards. Sadly, not for MVP. Trevor Lawrence getting number 2 in the MVP, runner-up. But a very good year. Patrick Mahomes beating him out. Coach of the year going to Kevin Stefanski with the Browns. No Mike McCarthy on there. Trevor Lawrence, though, getting Offensive Player of the Year honors in the NFC. On the defensive side, Aaron Donald getting that award. But Roquan Smith making the list. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Taj Carter. No Cowboys. Brian Knight on the defensive side with Sean Wembley, our right end, getting honors on there as well, at least with making the list. Trevor Lawrence, best QB in the NFC. That is right. Christian McCaffrey, best running back. Zeke making the list, though. Steven Sims getting best wide receiver. No Cowboys. Zach Martin, of course, getting best offensive lineman. Tyron Smith and Collins and Jenkins all making the list. Best defensive lineman goes to Aaron Donald. Lawrence, though, does make the list. Khalil Mack gets best linebacker, but Roquan Smith does make that list. And best defensive back goes to Richard Sherman, who signed with Washington in the offseason. And no Cowboys. Zerline, sadly, did not get best kicker. So yeah, we are in the playoffs. I really feel like this could be it. Normally with these, I normally try to do 5 years, but I'm thinking if we win the Super Bowl, this will be it. I'm gonna jump in and play a good amount of these games. I might play all of them, see how it goes. But yeah, this may be the year. I mean, everything's lining up. We have such a stellar team. Everything's lining up to be the Super Bowl champs this season. Well, guys, had a big glitch in my recording. I'm at the Super Bowl facing the Browns in the 4th quarter. I'm ahead 24-17. About to score again. So there will be another season after this. See if we can get back-to-back Super Bowls, because I think it's a very good chance we're going to win this one. We'll see what happens. Going to try to run it in here with Zeke. But there will be another season after this. I had played through every game in the playoffs and didn't record any of them. So, dang it for me. Zeke, how is that not a touchdown? 3rd and goal on the 1. Oh, we got stuffed. Oh, what do? Do we go for it? I'm going for it. Go big or go home.
They might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown.
Going to Ceedee Lamb. Oh, he dropped it. Ceedee Lamb dropped it. He had already had a touchdown in this game, but he dropped it. Uh-oh. Okay, it's a tied game. 4 minutes left. I may have to do another season because I might not win this game, actually. I'll let you guys know, Kaepernick's the quarterback for the Browns. He's thrown 4 picks in this game, and somehow they went 14-2 this season. Not quite sure how that happened.
Isn't it tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
Ezekiel Elliott taking the ball in, getting us the touchdown. There's a lot of time left, though. They might tie it up. Oh, the ball gets lobbed up at the line. Jordan Lewis picking it off for pick number 5 for the team. That was crazy. Oh, come on. Can't we see the replay? Oh, man. To Rondale Moore. Touchdown. That seals the game for us. That will be a Super Bowl win. They're going for an onside kick. 44 seconds left. We have to get this. Oh my gosh, they got the ball. No way, they got the ball. Shoot. 15 seconds left, guys. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, wide open. Shoot. And that was to Hooper. That gets Hughes out of bounds. There's 9 seconds left. Come on. Yes, get the sack. 5 seconds left. Five seconds left. 5 seconds. We know they're throwing it, going for the end zone. And no good, incomplete. The Dallas Cowboys are your Super Bowl champs, 38-31. Like I said, we'll be doing another season because I'm an idiot, didn't hit record for playing through all the playoffs. And I want you guys to be able to have that kind of content and see that kind of stuff. So we will do another season. Not going to dwell so much into the off season because I'm not going to have a lot of turnover from the team. I'm trying to keep everybody. I already re-signed some of the guys I wanted. No one's leaving. And we're just going to have people we might take in the draft. And if there's anyone worth seeing, I'll show you that. Otherwise, next thing you guys see after we look at some of the stats here will probably be, hopefully, the playoffs next season in season 4. Take a look at the stats here. Trevor Lawrence, 276 yards and 4 TDs. Great game. Kaepernick with 5 picks, but had a lot of yards. Zeke, 108 yards and a touchdown. Receiving for us, nobody over 100, but spreading the ball around, everybody getting involved with touchdowns. Defensively, 2 sacks by Rankins, 1 by Hill, shared sack by Smith and Wembley, 2 picks by Jerry Alexander, Jordan Lewis, Awuzie, and Jalen Smith all getting picks. Great game by the defense to win that Super Bowl. I do just want to show you guys so you know that there was no trickery here because since I didn't get to record any of them, none of this was forced. All of these were actual wins in the playoffs, getting us to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl. Just want to make sure you see that. So here's something that's really stupid. We win the Super Bowl, had a fantastic year by a lot of guys. Nobody went up in a development trait. So I am going to do what I did last offseason. I'm going to tweak things myself based off of stats, how people did. And because having a Super Bowl year like that and the type of year we had, you should see some development from people. There's just no question about it. So the first person going to get a change is Elgin Jenkins. If you look here at his stats, he has gotten better every year. Only allowed 3 sacks this last season. Has had 2 Pro Bowl appearances. Like, he should progress up to superstar. Like, our O-line is that good. The other person that's going to go up is going to be Xavier Woods. He's going to go up to star development. He had his best season ever, had 3 picks. Not as many tackles as last season or TFLs, but he got 3 picks. And in the playoffs especially, you can't see those stats. He did amazing. He probably had another 3 picks in the playoffs, I mean. So he's definitely going to go up to star. So just to show you guys, we have so little cap room. I can't make any offers to anybody who has a contract beyond who I took care of during the season. So sorry, James Conner, you're not coming back. And we're really not going to be able to make any moves at all in free agency. Our team's really good. We don't need to make a lot of moves anyways. James Conner was a good backup, though, for us. So I would have liked to bring him back, but I just have no way to do that because we just don't have the cap space. So with our first pick, we decided to go running back. I ended up taking this guy, Rashad Pendleton. There's another guy who was projected of early first rounder running back too. There's like 3 of them. This guy, I knew would likely be normal development, but because we have Zeke, I'm not worried about that. Because this guy's number 5 in true value. I took him at 32. He's a 77 overall. He's got 94 speed, 77 trucking, he's 87 carrying, 88 change of direction. He is a really good running back, and that's okay that he's normal development because we're not gonna start him. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this guy. Curious what the other running back was, but that was our first pick. After I took Rashad Pendleton, the next 2 running backs I was talking about got taken, and they are also normal development, so didn't really miss out on anything. So good pick for us. Rest of the draft, we got other normal development guys. Nothing special. Here we are at the end of season 4. We have made the playoffs again, going 11-4-1, winning the NFC East. Looking at the rest of the standings, Panthers with the best record, Ravens right behind them. We got the Saints, Chiefs, Washington, Chargers, Browns, Jaguars, Niners, Bengals, and Cardinals, Bears, and Bills all making the playoffs. When we look to see how did we get here, we had the 4th best offense in the NFL and the 16th best defense. So big drop off from last year having the best defense. Trevor Lawrence, excellent season again. Not as good as last year, but still really good. 37 TDs, 14 picks, 4,000 yards. Rushing, Zeke, 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns. No 1,000-yard receivers, but Amari Cooper showing up, 12 touchdowns this year. Lamb with a little bit of a drop-off. And Rondale Moore as well. Roquan Smith, 113 tackles. TFLs, Wembley, the rookie last year, his second year, great improvement. Lawrence and Rankins, all with double-digit TFLs. 18 sacks by DeMarcus Lawrence, 15 by Micah Parsons. Let's go. Interceptions, Roquan Smith with 4, Jordan Lewis with 3, Paris Ford with 2, Jerry Alexander with 2 as well. Very good season for pressure and picks. Trey Lance, quarterback for Washington, wins MVP. Trevor Lawrence on the list, though. Matt Rule getting the Coach of the Year. Trey Lance, Offense Player of the Year. Zeke and Lawrence on the list. DeMarcus Lawrence getting Defensive Player of the Year with Roquan Smith right behind him. Micah Parsons making that list also. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to our running back, Rashad Pendleton. Pretty good for him. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Juan McKee. Best quarterback goes to Trey Lance. Lawrence does make the list, though. Zeke getting best running back. Christian Kirk, best wide receiver. No Cowboys. Ryan Ramczyk getting the offensive lineman this year, not Zach Martin, surprisingly. But the rest of my guys getting on that list other than the center. DeMarcus Lawrence, of course, getting best defensive lineman. Micah Parsons getting best linebacker. Raquan Smith being number 3 on the list. And Jalen Johnson getting best defensive back. And Greg Zuerlein getting on the list there. So, very solid season. This time, you guys will get to see me go through the playoffs as I play through these games, see if we can get 2 Super Bowls back to back. We have about 4 minutes left in the first quarter. We're first and goal. Cardinals kicked a field goal so far. Zeke taking the ball. Zeke, oh, so close to a touchdown. Second and goal. We're going to get this in there. Zeke's going to take it up their throats. Ezekiel Elliott in for the touchdown. Feed the beast. Yep. Feed the beast. Feed the beast. First and goal. It's about 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Ezekiel Elliott trying to run it in again. And it looks like he got it. Touchdown number 2 by Ezekiel Elliott. So we have 2 minutes left. Cardinals tried to go for it on 4th down by doing a fake punt, and they failed. So we have the ball. Pretty good chance here. Cooper in the end zone. Cooper with the catch. Touchdown, Amari Cooper. Yeah, dudes, this is awesome. 20, about to be 21-3. First and 10, 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Got a chance here to make an even bigger lead. Ezekiel Elliott with the ball, trying to get through, but does get us to 2nd and inches. We're going to get Zeke his 3rd touchdown of this game. I don't know if we got the first down. We did not. Their defense is breaking through a stud offensive line somehow. Oh, but Zeke going in on 3rd down for his 3rd touchdown of the game. First and goal. A little less than 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We're going to try to just take this game away. Ceedee Lamb up the middle. Very good game for Trevor Lawrence. That actually wasn't Ceedee Lamb, though. That was Rondale Moore. Can we get touchdown number 4 for Zeke?
You got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
And it looks like we will. Sliding in there, doing the snow angel in the end zone. 4 touchdowns for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the game. Your Dallas Cowboys winning 38-10. Moving on to the divisional round. Take a look at the stats here. Pretty similar stat lines. 1 touchdown each for each quarterback. Completion, Trevor Lawrence just had a little bit of a better completion percentage, but Murray had more yards. So very similar there. Big difference maker is Ezekiel Elliott. 4 touchdowns on 161 yards. Amari Cooper getting the ball, delivering it in the air, or catching it out of the air. Sack-wise, Raquan Smith with 2, Parsons with 1.5, Lawrence with 0.5. No picks in this game, but 38-10 your final score. It looks like we're gonna have a very tough game in the divisional round, playing the New Orleans Saints, who went 13-3 in the regular season. This one could be tough. They're a 90 overall team, we're a 97 overall team. Not sure who their quarterback is now at this point, but they went 13-3, so could be tricky. So we have the first opportunity with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Saints did not score on their opening drive. We're trying to take it in. We got the ball again, a little less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Zeke getting us the first down. So far, not having the same kind of game he had last week. It's 3rd and 10, beginning of the second quarter. Having a very hard time completing passes. But to Ceedee Lamb, up the middle. Touchdown, Ceedee Lamb! Yes! The Saints did respond. They did score. We're about 6 minutes left in the second quarter. We're at 3rd and 10 now, trying to score. Amari Cooper. Oh, Amari Cooper! He caught it, but they're saying he was out of bounds? What? Dudes, no, no, no. There's no way. No. 1 foot, 2 feet. Nothing to challenge. Bull shit.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash,
Just because he had his weird animations on his legs, it didn't register that he got both in, but he did.
13-7. On second down, here's Rosen. Quick throw here, that's complete.
So, I don't know if you just heard that. The Saints quarterback is Josh Rosen, and they went 13-3. What in the heck is going on? Josh Rosen is not that good. So it's 3rd and goal now on this drive. 2.5 minutes left. Got to make a stop. Oh, Josh Rosen to Michael Thomas. He gets it, but it's 4th down.
They'll try and start this drive.
Going to Ceedee Lamb on the streak. Huge play.
All the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Ceedee Lamb with the catch. Touchdown number 2 by Ceedee Lamb. That was an amazing catch. And that was an amazing throw. Trevor Lawrence throws a bullet. Look how fast that is. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line here. About 8 minutes left in the 3rd. Trying to give us a bigger lead. Throwing it, to Pitts, but incomplete.
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those
Throwing it to Rondale Moore. In for the touchdown. Your Cowboys taking the lead. Going to be 27-10.
Just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest.
Ceedee Lamb with the catch. Touchdown number 3 for Ceedee Lamb. Having a breakout game in this playoffs.
On 3rd down.
I don't know what just happened there, but I'll take it. Touchdown number 4 by Ceedee Lamb. So guys, that is the game. It's 41-16, the final score, showing that Josh Rosen had no reason to be in the playoffs, no reason to be the quarterback of a 13-3 team either. That still blows my mind. But Ceedee Lamb showing up in this game. Whoa, look at that glitch. Trevor Lawrence's hair, it's stuck. It was stuck to the, oh man, everyone's hair is stuck. Oh no, we need to fix that. They're gonna lose their hair. They're stuck to the goalposts. Who put gum on the goalposts? Look at these stats. Trevor Lawrence, 5 TDs, no picks. Josh Rosen with no picks though either. Zeke actually got 140 yards with no touchdowns. Ceedee Lamb, 237 yards and 4 touchdowns. Rondale Moore with almost 100 yards and a touchdown as well. Sheldon Rankins, Smith, Lawrence all getting TFLs. Good, decent amount of sacks in this game. Very good game. Hope you guys are liking the content. Hope you're liking this. Good to see everything going on in the playoffs. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe. Really appreciate your support. Again, I think I mentioned this in some other videos. We actually don't get paid for this. So we're doing this for fun just because we know that people enjoy the content. So really appreciate your support. Trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. Because that will allow us to have our own custom URL, which would be nice rather than a whole bunch of jumbled letters. Let's see who we're going to face in the conference championship. The Washington team, a divisional matchup in the conference championship. Very nice. Definitely got to play that game. So, Washington has the ball here. Somehow we already scored. I don't know if it was just a sim touchdown or if the defense scored. Not quite sure. 2nd and inches. Oh gosh, guys. Whoa. That was, wow, Todd Gurley. And he did not get in. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, pick by Smith. Oh, Raquan Smith with the pick. Taking it back to the house. Yes, dudes, let's go. Yeah, Raquan Smith. Woo. So this is our first time getting to play any offense. We're up 14-3 now with 11 minutes to go. Going for Ceedee Lamb. And we threw a pick, but thankfully it was out of bounds. Ooh.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun again, Elliott.
Oh, Zeke. Zeke turned the corner. Oh. It's all right. 3-yard line. 1st and goal.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trevor Lawrence holding onto the ball. That didn't work. Should have handed off to Zeke.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one.
Zeke taking it in. Ezekiel Elliott. First touchdown of the conference championship game for him. Feed the beast.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
One-handed catch by Amari Cooper, but there is a flag on the play, unfortunately. I think I call offensive pass interference.
Sort this out.
On the defense. That's okay. We don't care. We'll decline it. Touchdown, Amari Cooper. That was an amazing play with 8 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. So we're in the 4th quarter now. A little less than 9 minutes to go. And we are throwing it to our tight end. Pitts in for the touchdown. Trevor Lawrence having an outstanding game. Cowboys going back to the Super Bowl for the 2nd year in a row. Final score, I believe, was 42-20. We'll see you here in a sec. I don't know if you guys saw that picture of Zeke. It looked like he was pooping. 42-27, actually.
At the Super Bowl, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Look at the stats here. 3 touchdowns by Trevor Lawrence. Trey Lance, though, their quarterback, 464 yards, but he had that pick. Very competitive game, even though it doesn't seem like it from the score. Zeke with 134 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cooper, Pitts, Elliott all getting touchdowns on the receiving end. Defensively, decent amount of sacks. And then, of course, Raquan Smith with that huge pick 6. We are going to the Super Bowl again. Interesting storyline here, guys. We got the Cincinnati Bengals. It's Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow in this Super Bowl. Interesting, very interesting matchup. 2 young guys gonna duke it out here. See who can go ahead. Burrow not with a Super Bowl yet, but Trevor Lawrence with one under his belt. Can a little bit more of the veteran Super Bowl winner get another one, or will Joe Burrow usurp Trevor Lawrence and take a Super Bowl here? Let's find out. We're at 1st and goal, guys, on the 3-yard line. I think we may have had a turnover already to get the ball. Oh, Zeke breaking the tackles. Zeke going in. Zeke, feed the beast, guys. Feed the beast. Ezekiel Elliott, he is elite, guys. Like, I'm biased. I'm a Buckeye fan. I loved Zeke when he played for the Buckeyes. I wanted to see him go to the Dolphins that year when he came out, but Cowboys made the best move they could and took him. Like, he is a beast, and is definitely not he is utilized. But man, Cowboys, if you just tweaked your playbook a little bit to be a little bit more like the Titans, scary offense with Zeke being the bell cow, and it going through him rather than Prescott and the receivers. So the Cincinnati Bengals scored really quickly after that. It's tied now 7-7.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And they'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Yeah, see if we can get in here, take the lead back. Right up the middle to our tight end Pitts. On the 4-yard line. And another touchdown by Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown number 2. Let's go. A Woozy with the pick. I didn't think he had that. Wow. Tried to make a stop there in the end of the first quarter here to keep the momentum on our side, but I did not expect that. It kind of looked like the ball went right through the receiver. Let me know what you thought. First and goal, about 7 minutes left. Can we finish this? Zeke going through people. Got so close, got down to the 1. We gotta get Zeke his 3rd touchdown here. There's just no question about it. Zeke in for touchdown number 3. Feed the beast. About 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We're up 23-17. Oh, Cooper wide open. Cooper taking it in. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Guys, I think we got it. I think this is gonna be back-to-back winning Super Bowls. I have no idea what just happened. There's about 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Bengals completely tied it up. We got to eat up clock, and we've got to score. Zeke. Oh, Zeke. I thought he was going to break out. But that gets us to the 40-yard line. Going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. Going to run out the clock some more. Try to get some first downs and make them use up their timeouts. First timeout just used by the Bengals. There's a minute 29 left. 2nd and 2 for us. On the 19-yard line. We can get a first down here. That should do it for us. And we do. Zeke carrying the ball, taking this team on his back. The Bengals have no chance here. 3 yards to go. I really don't want to score here. That will give them too much time. Good. Did not score. All right, here we go. This will be the time to score. Zeke taking it in. That is the touchdown. That should be the game. We're going to jump in on defense, see what happens. All right, 41 seconds to go, guys. We just got to keep them from scoring. Rankins. Oh, yes. Make him throw out of the sack. Thankfully, someone got over there. Man, I could not get out of the blocks with Rankins. Oh, ho, 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 ho. 4th and 22. No, they're going to be lobbing it. 5 seconds. It'll take a miracle for them to score here. What's going on? Okay. Woo! That ball was just staying on his knees, playing a little bit of soccer. And that is your Super Bowl winning champs for the 2 years in a row, the Dallas Cowboys, 38-31. Woo! Dudes, that was awesome. I really enjoyed this rebuild, actually. This has probably been my favorite rebuild I've done. I was intrigued because of Ceedee Lamb. I like Zeke, I was curious to see what would happen, what we would do with quarterback. But this was a very fun rebuild. And I hope you guys just felt that energy coming from me, how much fun I was having. Again, hit that like button, subscribe if you really like what we're doing on the channel. Trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. Make it so we can do those custom URLs. I mean, big lofty goal. I mean, it's September, would be to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's a huge lofty goal. It doesn't. Nobody on YouTube gets that many subscribers that quickly. We just started at the end of June. That would be like a 6-month period getting 1,000 subscribers. Ezekiel Elliott getting player of the game as he should. But yeah, hit that like button. It definitely helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Hope you guys enjoyed this rebuild. Let me know in the comments below, who do you want to see me do next? I've done the Saints, I've done the 49ers, and I've done the Cowboys. I have an episodic franchise going on with the Dolphins. I know I've had the request of doing a kind of historic rebuild with the Falcons. Can't do that until mods are available in Madden 21. But yeah, actually, well, yeah, just let me know in the comments, who do you want to see me do a rebuild of next? You guys are great. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll take one last look at the lineup, see if anybody developed, and then we will be done with this rebuild. Taking one last look at the lineup, nobody progressed, unfortunately. I mean, we got 399 wide receivers, though. Some of that might be due to morale. But yeah, nobody progressed. But that's okay. 2 Super Bowls under our belts. We'll take that. Thanks again so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a fantastic week, fantastic month. Whatever you're watching this, just hope you're having a fantastic day. You guys are the best. And don't forget, keep an eye on your health bar.